Texans and the Cincinnati Bengals. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Allen looking to throw it right at the outset.
Forced out to his left. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Allen going to throw.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 45-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 35-yard line. To the air, Allen.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. The Bengals at 500, sitting at 5-5. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Allen's throw is complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's an entire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
Now Allen again. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals.
Chris Olave.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Bengals are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Nagar is up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hunt.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you, from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent. And they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I had missed him, it would have been a long night.
Another completion here to Hunt. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Throwing again on second down. Hurts. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 33. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Matt Ioannidis bowling his way in and sticking him to the turf.
Let's see here, Charles. He was sacked 6 times last week. Now a first quarter sack. What's going on in his mind?
Well, he's thinking to himself, 5 offensive linemen. I got sacked 6 times last week. Let's start thinking about keeping extra people in. Tight end stays in. If I have a fullback or the running back, they stay in and help me block. Maybe not as many receivers in a pattern. Anything to try and slow down that pass rush.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Tyler Boyd, 38 yards. And the Texans respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down into those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
Allen's throw into the hands of Peoples-Jones. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Another run with Sanders. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. To throw, it's Allen. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 7-7, our score after 1.
Allen will look to throw for it on fourth. And a quick throw here that's complete. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there. 28 yards. And the Bengals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Everybody likes to see the long ball thrown, but when you throw it underneath and you see someone catch the ball, secure it, make their moves, and then turn it into bigger plays, that's a lot of fun to watch as well.
Nagar now for the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. No run back here for Reed, so this will come out to the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they are back to 500 on the year, got the win last weekend, and it's one that kept their playoff hopes alive.
And if you do have those hopes, 500 is not where you want to be at this point of the year. Now, we know they battled through some rough patches this season, so it now comes down to how they're going to finish. Not out of it. Can't afford any more missteps, though.
To throw again on second down. Hurts. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. It got his man complete. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
And from what we said, if you had told me that that ball was somehow going to get from point A to point B, I would have told you no way. I mean, that was an absolute cannon shot, and he still dropped it right on the money, too.
And that one, and even 60 yards in the air. Wow. From the gun, it's Hurts. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. Finds his tight end Ingram. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Hurts sets up to throw it. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Kareem Hunt. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans are an extra point away from drawing level. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Now Allen. And this one taken in by Olave. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Allen to throw once more. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards, and that'll bring up second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. From the 29, Allen. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. Again, they'll throw with Allen. And once again, this is Sanders. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll try to run with Sanders. He tried to break that plane but couldn't get there, and that's going to leave him now at 3rd and goal. They were stopped last time from the 1. Now here's another try on 3rd and goal. Throwing now is Allen. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Texans are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. The defense, Charles, they bent a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal, they're the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them out of the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
In motion left goes Cooks. On 1st down, Hurts. Throw left side complete. That's Hunt. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Hurts. This is caught. It's Boyd. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Throwing is Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. He completes it to Beckham. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Touchdown! Odell Beckham from 13 yards out. And the Texans will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 21-14.
Bengals 14.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. A short kick taken at the 18. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the Texans are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Well, Charles, it's so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone, throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. You had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
Check pass, hurt, right there, hurt. Ready.
On 2nd and 10, Hurts throwing the out route, finding Boyd for the completion. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 12. And the Texans first down.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
But they didn't ease into that drive right out of the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to greenlight that type of a play call. I love their aggressiveness.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Caught left side, it's Beckham. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Trap 50, trap 50. Mustang 19. Panther 11, Panther 11. Check match, check match.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Dragon 60. 3.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. The sack there by Bradley Chubb.
And they visited the end zone frequently in this one, and obviously they wanted another one. But give credit to the defense there. They may not make the comeback, but pride showed. Good sack on that play.
50 Bobcats, 50 Bobcats. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 50 Mavericks, 50 Mavericks. 18 Mavericks, 18. Hurry.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He gets this one to Boyd. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Well, don't tell any defensive coordinator I played for, but that might be considered a win for both teams because defensively they stopped them short and forced the 4th down. But offensively, they picked up enough yards to give their kicker a better shot if that's what they want to do.
Ready up. Hutchins, 18.
And the slot man goes in motion left. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And Ingram hauls it in. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the 1st down. It's now 1st and goal.
He'll look to throw. And it's caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
2nd and goal from the 1.
19 Tigers. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now they send a man in motion right. Punt. Touchdown, Houston. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Fields this way up at the 17. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. On 1st down, Allen. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Now this throw caught left side. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. And right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. Now Allen. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Texans will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores. But, yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And, look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Let's go. First down, Houston.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Here we go, here we go. Check. 19 tight. 18, 5 years. Come back in. Trap 60. Ready.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll connect on the out route with Ingram.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? At this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with second and a couple.
Brings up second and 2.
Panther 11. Dragon 60. 60 Bobcats.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Tyler Boyd with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Texans are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 24.
The score, Texans 38, Bengals 14.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10.
Going up top. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw, it's Allen. And he comes back with one complete. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up
To the air, Allen
Tries the left side and finds Olave.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
a 7-yard gain.
And again, it's Allen. Then on the catch right side, this is Sanders.
46-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. This is caught inside the 15.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Meanwhile, Allen's throw caught by Olave. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Dawson Knox, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Bengals get a bit closer. Well, it seemed like they were so focused elsewhere they forgot about the tight end spot, and he's the one that burns him there to make this a 3-score game here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
I think there might be a little bit of defensive fatigue from those guys on that side of the ball, partner, because they've been spending their time trying to stop one from all angles. This time the tight end gets them.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. No run back here for Reed, so this will come out to the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. The passing game continues to be their friend, even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles. They're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame him?
He's going to air one out. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Texans. Kareem Hunt, his 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 24.
Texans 45. Bengals 21.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. This is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
If I could put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral.
Touchdown, Bengals! Donovan Peoples-Jones, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Bengals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Drop 19! Drop 19! Drop 50! Drop 50!
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Matthew Ioannidis picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. In motion right here, Boyd. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He completes it to Boyd. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way, it worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Cooks will come in motion right. And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Houston. Tyler Boyd, 58 yards, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 24.
Texans 52, Bengals 28. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both